everyone, I'm Skratch. Welcome to the channel. This is a Dragonheir Silent Gods video. Thanks to Newverse for sponsoring today's video. Dragonheir Silent Gods is a squad RPG, a hero collector game with over 200 unique heroes, guys. They look pretty dope, the graphics are amazing, and all these heroes have some super awesome abilities. Now, I've been playing this game since the beta, and the official release is almost here, guys. The 19th of September. The game will be available on PC through the Epic Store, or you can download it on Mac, or you can download it on mobile by heading over to the App Store. And this is a cross-platform game, guys. You're never gonna skip a beat. Basically, it's gonna be available on most of your devices. Probably you've heard me talking about Dragonheir before. I've covered it in multiple videos. I am covering the game on my other channel, and stay tuned on Twitch TV/Skratch Plays, because we'll be doing lots of streams once the game will be officially released. And look at these heroes, man. They look absolutely amazing. Now, there are a lot of different quests, puzzles, missions, bosses to slay, and loot to collect in Dragonheir Silent Gods. These heroes are just pretty damn dope. Now, this game caught my eye months ago, man. I've seen the graphics. I was like, wow, this is looking so freaking good. I gotta try out the game, and I got hooked on it. They have a lot of interesting mechanics. The game will be seasonal, so every couple of months we're gonna have a new season. The meta will change, the elemental affinity on the heroes, like so many different things, but I'm gonna explain you all that in just a second. First, I do wanna mention a couple of different things. So basically, we're gonna have a new event, guys. So it's the Otherworld summoning event. Basically, if you head over to the link that you find in the description down below, of course, you can pre-register first if you haven't done it. Let me just quickly walk you through the whole process. You're gonna go to the link, pre-register, and once we're gonna reach 5 million pre-registrations, we're gonna get a legendary champion. Now, we already passed the 3 million mark, which will give us quite a few goodies, right? We wanna aim for that 5 million, guys, because we're gonna get a free legendary champion, which is gonna be pretty awesome. So basically, the Otherworld Horn event, guys. Head over to the link in the description down below, and you can put your hand on some free epic and legendary champions that you can get in your account when you're starting the game. So basically, the rules are pretty simple. This event will last for quite a few days. It's going to be available till the 17th. The Otherworld Horn summoning event is not available after the end of the period, so participate in time. Basically, you're gonna log in daily, and you're gonna have a couple of summons. And if you summon an epic, a legendary, one that you like, you can select it. And when you start the game fresh with your new account, you're gonna be able to take that champion that you summoned through this event and have it in game when you start playing, which is so freaking cool. Of course, you're gonna have to log in right here. So you have a couple of different options. Right, so we logged in. Now we can actually see what exactly is happening. And I'm gonna show you how the summoning works. It's pretty similar with what the summoning is in game. With the free summoning, of course, you're gonna have the dices. You're gonna have different ways on how you can summon heroes. So there we go. We have 4 summons to try today. They recharge every 12 hours. You have a chance to summon a legendary hero or an awesome epic. And basically, once you're doing the summoning, or if you just wanna invite more people, if you invite people, you have your own code right here, and that will give you extra summons. Right here, it shows you what you basically summoned before, you know, so you can pick some of these heroes if you want. Select the reward, and of course you have invitation code registration and the invitation list right here if you invited any people. Now you have more rules. You can obtain more summons by doing different things, complete event sharing once. You can invite friends. You have a limit, of course, and summon any rare heroes. Let's claim that because we've done it before. Summon an epic, and complete the pre-registration on App Marketplace if you haven't done that just yet. But let's actually crack on and do a summon. So right here, it's kind of like giving you a bit of an option on what sort of hero you want to pick. Now, we have different elemental affinities in the game. How I mentioned, we have fire, frost, we have poison or toxic, we have necrosis, we have lightning, and radiance. So right here, we can pick fire, for example, a melee, and let's pick support, right? And it is a chance for it to basically give you one of those, you know. And we got an epic, which is great. 15 is epic, 10 is rare, 20 is legendary. Let's see what epic champion we got. That's awesome. That's awesome. Nice. So we got a radiance one. Pretty awesome. The heroes, guys, they have passive skills, active skills, and they have ultimate skills. Now, this is not really a turn-based game, but I'm going to show you all that in just a second. Let's quickly just check the skill. So the passive, when a battle begins, grants defense up to all allies within range for 10 seconds. The battle skill charges towards the enemy with a 100% chance of knocking up the target and dealing radiant damage. So that's pretty good. And the ultimate skill resurrects a recently dead ally at 60% of their max HP, restoring 75% of the resurrected ally's ultimate energy before that. Ultimate energy, think about it, is kind of like the energy that fills the ultimate skill, you know? Heals the ally with the lowest HP if there is no dead ally. This is actually a pretty good hero. If I'm not summoning a legendary out of this, I'm definitely gonna put this on my list to add him in. So basically, let's try to do another summon. Let's go melee again, let's go lightning, and you know what, let's go support again. So that actually gives you a chance to pinch one of them, you know? It's kind of like, oh, we got another epic, back to back, look at that. I'm actually lucky. You know, this is the third time when I'm getting epics. Through the whole beta, when I was summoning actually, I've got some. If you guys want to get involved, head over to the link in the description down below. Sign in with an account and start doing your summons. You're gonna be able to cash in on an awesome epic, an awesome legendary champion, and of course, start doing some invites if you want to get more free summons. And once you're done, basically you can go at the summon heroes right here. And let's just say you summon 20 of them. Just pick the one that you really want to bring in and select reward, and this will be added to your account when you start playing, which is so freaking awesome. A very good way to hype up the event all around. Dragonheir is the second blockbuster that will be released by Newverse, guys. So if you're not familiar with the company just yet, they actually released Marvel Snaps, which was a massive success. So I do have pretty high expectations from Dragonheir. This right here is the guild boss, the clan boss. I like to call them clans in every single game. It does look pretty damn awesome. Of course, we're gonna have alliances. We're actually gonna be able to play with different players as well. Just having like different sort of missions, clan versus clans. There's so much content, guys, and one video is just not gonna be enough to explain you everything and make justice to Dragonheir Silent Gods. But this right here is how you're gonna set up your squad into battle. So I have 5 different heroes and of course elemental affinity bonuses. Right here on the top left corner, you're gonna see that we have bonuses. So basically this season, our mention is gonna be a seasonal game. Every couple of months the season will reset and everybody's gonna start with the same heroes that they collected during the previous seasons, but the gear and everything else will reset to 0. The heroes will be level 1, which is an awesome mechanic of allowing people to catch up with each other and kind of like be at the same level. It's gonna be an awesome thing. Plus, what will change will be new bosses and new affinity combos. So right now we have poison with freeze, we have fire with radiance, we have lightning with necrosis. This is gonna change every season, allowing us to create multiple strategies, combos, right? It's gonna be very interesting. Now, the heroes, the teams, will actually have hero elemental affinity bonuses. You can get extra stats by pairing 3 heroes of the same 2 affinities, or of course, if you're doing 5 like I have in my team right now, you're gonna gain extra elemental damage bonus too. But let's actually jump into the fight, guys, and challenge this freaking boss, right? He looks so damn cool. Now, very important, guys. You gotta bring the right buffs, you gotta bring the right debuffs to the fight. Yes, elemental affinity is playing a very important role, but following the mechanics and kind of like knowing what to do in order to succeed is very, very important. And the game itself actually brings in some D&D mechanics, which are pretty cool. You're gonna see the dice, you're gonna see different puzzles, different character creation. That looks pretty awesome. Now, when we are talking about the dice, because that's pretty important, right? You're gonna see the RNG basically rolling in front of your eyes. So, for example, let's just say my hero right here only had a 70% chance to land the debuff. And you've seen the dice rolling on the left side of the screen. And basically, if it's not a 100% chance, you're throwing the dice. Is it gonna happen or is not? So if we pass the number, that means that the RNG is on our side. We got blessed, we're gonna land the debuff. I'm a bit left behind with these boss guys because, there we go. You see how the dice rolled again, we succeeded. So that's basically the RNG, but you're seeing it on the screen rather than being hidden. So I think it's a pretty cool thing. And I'm a bit left behind with the boss. The boss is constantly kind of like evolving during the season, so I haven't been playing for the last 1 month and a bit. I had a baby and stuff, you know how it is. Pretty busy with the daddy duties. But looking forward to the 19th of September, guys. We only have a few more days left, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna be going ham on the game, you know. So we're gonna do a run on the flame domain, guys. This is very similar with potion keeps in a way, but actually they're not ascending your heroes, they're ranking them up. You're ranking your stars up, so you don't have to do all that tedious work with leveling up chickens and stuff like in raid. This is so much better because you basically can use the extra time that you have by doing something, guys, that you really enjoy in the game. So we're gonna challenge stage 1 because stage 5 will take actually a bit longer. It does use a stamina, and a thing that I like about the game is that if I'm losing a fight, for example, I'm not gonna waste the stamina. The game doesn't take my stamina just because I lost. It's gonna allow me to retry it. Now, how you may see on the screen right here, this is my squad again, and this is a grid battle system. You're gonna be able to deploy your heroes in specific positions, and for example, I have my tank right here. I'm gonna bait all the enemies to attack my tank, and with the other heroes, I'm gonna outmaneuver them and flank them, and basically gain the upper hand, gain an advantage. So I definitely prefer this over the chuck in your champions and let them do whatever, you know. It makes you think a bit more, so it's a bit more strategic in my opinion. So we're putting our tank, everybody is attacking him. The purple line shows me that I'm gonna attack that hero attacks me. Right here we have the yellow line, I'm gonna attack that hero while the enemies are still focusing on my tank, you know. So let's crack on it. We do have consumables, how I mentioned, that you can actually cook yourself by being at a camp, and max HP and attack boost for 600 seconds. Let's get it on and start the fight, you know. And yes, you're gonna have a couple of waves. You're gonna clear the waves, then you're gonna end up in reaching the boss. Now, I chose a lower stage because I'm gonna rag them pretty quick, you know, and we're not gonna stay in the fight for like 3-4 minutes. The higher stage is a bit harder for me to beat as well. It's challenging, which is good, you know, because that's what you want. I do have most of my team maxed. Level 100 is the max level. Seems like we smashed the boss. I wasn't expecting it to smash it that hard, but you're getting these materials, and this will actually allow you to develop your heroes more. This bad boy looks freaking awesome, but he's maxed at the moment. It's not much that I can do for him except just getting better artifacts and stuff. So when you are equipping the gear on your hero, you have multiple gear sets: savage, pre-damage, speed, accuracy, etc. You have 4 pieces. Then you have the runes right here, which are kind of like accessories in a way or another. They are related to the elemental affinity, so you cannot just play around with all of them on all the heroes basically. They gotta match it. And you have the Holy Grail, which is kind of like one of the most important pieces of gear on your heroes, the artifacts. Now, in some cases, these are almost like extra skills. In other cases, these are enhancing the bonuses of your ultimate skill or the regular skill, where you're getting to do more damage or heal more or shield more, etc. You know, so it's a pretty cool way. Then, of course, you can enhance the heroes even more by upgrading their skills and inspiration. So the dupe system is in place already. You're getting dupes. You're basically advancing their inspiration, and after you're done, for example, by filling all the inspirations on a hero, you can use the dupe materials to purchase legendary artifacts from the market, which again is pretty damn cool. Now, I explained you don't need to level up chickens and just rank them like this. When you are enhancing your heroes, you're gonna have the potions that will give them the XP to be leveled up. That's something that you're gonna farm from the goblin, or you can actually enhance them by using the materials that you're farming from the dungeons that I showed you. There are 3 different dungeons that will give you the materials, and just like this, you upgrade them, you ranked it to the next star. As simple as that. No tedious work. That's one thing that I really like about the game as well, you know. But that's pretty much, guys, everything about Dragonheir. So many other things to cover, but stay tuned, subscribe to the channel, check out my other channel too. Head over to Twitch as well, just to make sure you are following there for when we're gonna do the streams on Dragonheir, and we'll be grinding the game quite a bit. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and how I mentioned, if you want to get involved, head over to the links in the description down below, guys. Join the Otherworld event, pre-registration, so you can actually get some goodies when you start the game. And don't forget, the game will be available on PC through the Epic Store and Mac, or through mobile by heading over to the App Store. And 19th of September is the day, guys. Appreciate all of you guys watching, and thanks again to Nuverse for sponsoring today's video. Peace.